Well, Riverside County is moving into our second week in the red substantial tier of reopening. News Channel 3's Caitlin Thrope finds out what is currently keeping us from moving into the next tier and what that would look like.
Now that we're in the red substantial tier, how can we safely move into the orange moderate tier, and what will that look like?
We're going in the right direction. We have been for a few weeks now.
Jose Arbayo, the Senior Public Information Specialist at Riverside County Public Health, says looking at how our current trends are going, we need to improve our case rate first before we can safely move into the next tier.
We're not going to be there probably this week. So that means we'll be there 3 weeks at least.
Arbayo says currently we measure at 6.7 daily new cases per 100,000 residents, and that number needs to get down to 3.9. As for our positivity rate, that's at 4.8%, which already meets the orange tier criteria.
We are optimistic that we can move forward if the community continues its hard work.
And if we do, some big changes will happen. The biggest change in the orange tier is bars can reopen for the first time, outdoors only with modifications. In addition to bars, family entertainment centers like bowling alleys and rock climbing gyms can reopen at 25% capacity indoors. If you're looking forward to working from home less often, you might be able to do so. Offices can reopen indoors with modifications in the orange tier. However, telework is still being encouraged. Restaurants and places of worship can move from 25 to 50% capacity or 200 people. And all retail stores can go from 50% capacity to fully open with modifications. In the orange tier, malls and swap meets would be able to go from 50% to full capacity, but they'll still have to close common areas and reduce capacity in food courts. Museums and zoos can go from 25 to 50% capacity inside their indoor attractions. And that's the same with movie theaters. Indoor pools can reopen in the orange tier, and fitness centers can reopen at 25% capacity. Arbayo says the best way we as a community can help propel us into the next tier is by getting tested.
Just because we move from purple to red doesn't mean we have to give up and stop doing the things that got us to red.
He says it's things like wearing a face covering, washing your hands, keeping social distance, and avoiding social gatherings that will help move us into the next tier. In Palm Desert, Caitlin Thrope, News Channel 3.